morning, friends, and how are we doing? As of recording, it is January 1st, 2026. I'm not exactly sure when I'm gonna post this vlog or if this vlog is ever gonna come to fruition or whatever, but I thought for the first day of the year I would take you along to see what I do. I have today off, so normally I am a daycare teacher, but today I have it off, and I actually forgot that I was gonna vlog this morning until just now. So I've been doing some stuff. I woke up, I walked on the treadmill for 30 minutes, I ate breakfast, I fed my cats, I put away most of my Christmas clothes. I'm still trying to like wash and put them away because my husband is like, no, I don't want Christmas to end, and I'm just like, it's January, we gotta do this, kid. I picked out my new book for the year, which I'll talk about later. I reset my couch, kind of, and yeah, and now I'm just about to take a shower, but I saw on my dresser the camera and I was like, oh my god, I didn't even start the vlog. So this is me starting the vlog. Currently I am joined by my cat Bruno, and then Ollie is right there. We recently got Ollie and he's about 3 months, and Bruno is 11 years old. So as I mentioned before, I got the book that I want to read this year, and I'm finally gonna take the plunge and I'm finally gonna read Wicked. I am so excited to read this because I mean, I've never like, when Wicked on Broadway came out, I was a very small child. I think the book Wicked came out in like 1998 or something, correct me if I'm wrong, but I was 2, so I didn't care about Wicked. And then in the early 2000s when it came out, I was a child, so I was more into like the Teletubbies and Barney and Lizzie McGuire, That's So Raven, all that fun Disney Channel stuff. And then I know the other 2 aren't Disney Channel, but anyway. And then when the first Wicked movie came out, the hype got to me, guys. I was like, maybe I should. And so I think last Christmas, I don't remember when I got this book. I've had it for a couple months now. But anyway, I was like, I'm gonna read this. I got the first book and the second book. I want to get the last 2 books, just haven't gotten them yet. But then like the hype from the last movie last year came out, and I'm just like, okay, yeah, no, I have to. So I'm starting with Wicked this year. I haven't seen the movies yet. I'm hoping, I mean, my sister and her best friend said that the book and the movies, like, they have something to do with each other, but they don't. Like, you can watch the movie and not be spoiled by the book. Like, they're different in ways. So yeah, I'm really excited to start reading that. But I've been rambling for like 3 minutes, so I'm gonna go take a shower and come back. Alright, so I am all showered, as you can see by my wet hair. I got dressed, and after my shower I did a little face mask, but I did not film that obviously because you did not see that. But while I was waiting for my face mask to face mask, I cleaned out my spice cabinet, my spice baking cabinet, and like I wiped down the shelves. I still have to put everything back. I also made a little like baking soda and dish soap paste, and I put it in my sink and I'm letting it soak, whatever. But I'm about to go wash that off and do like put everything back in my spice cabinet. But I wanted to show you my outfit. I look like a total hobo today because it's my day off, but here she is. I got this vintage Winnie the Pooh t-shirt. Look how cute. It's long sleeve. And then I got my comfort sweats on. Total hobo. And then I have just, I forgot to show my socks. Let me show you my socks. I got little Christmas socks because, you know, whatever. I mean, I feel bad for never like wearing them because I mean, I'd wear them, but like once a season, so I'm trying to get my use out of them. But let's go downstairs and do the sink. And I will show you my progress. Don't mind my double chin. All right, so this is my cabinet. All my stuff is all out. Don't mind those pop bottles. But this is what I did to my sink. I just used Dawn dish soap and baking soda. So I am going to wash this out now. Alright, I'm back. I tried, guys, I promise I tried to show you the process of what I just did. I just couldn't find a perfect spot in my kitchen to like prop you to where like you would be able to see the action. So I'm just gonna show you now. I'm so sad I didn't do it before, but this is the after. Alright, my sink, that's just my what's it called, cup from this morning. And then my sister got me this cute little SpongeBob thing. We lost his tie, but it's super cute. Anyway, and I fear, because I had to wash these because I'm gonna put my flour and my brown sugar in them, that I couldn't finish this quite yet. So this is just gonna chill on my stove for a little bit until the containers are dry, or at least mostly dry, and then I'll like towel dry them, but I don't really feel like it right now. So now we're gonna go downstairs to my basement, where my washer and dryer are. My dryer, because I washed my husband's coat. He got a new coat for Christmas, and I just like washing clothing before I wear it. It's something that stemmed from the pandemic, and like it's like I feel like it's a good practice, because like you don't know what these clothing items have been through on their journey to you. So yeah, that's what I did. Now, oh, also I've been watching All's Fair, the new Kim K show. I'm on episode 2. I started it literally not yesterday. What's today? Today's Thursday, Tuesday. And yeah, I don't know what I am going to do right now. I have a couple things I could do. I could decorate this little thing right here, or I could go to the store. I don't know. I think later in this vlog I want to talk about my 2026 goals and then things I want to do in 2026. But I think that might be a later thing. It's currently 10:50 right now, so excuse me, so sorry. I might think about lunch soon, but I wanted to show you outside. So I don't know if I said this, but I live in Michigan, and it snowed yesterday. So like, look at that. Oh, that's snow. And then here is my cat, Ollie, enjoying it. Hi, Ollie. But yeah, that is my update for now, I guess. So I just got done reading. I read like the prologue and then the first like chapter of Wicked. So far so good. Now I am going to go through my closet and see if I can get rid of anything. This is going to be an interesting task because I love to hold on to things. So let me give you a little closet tour. Okay, so all of the ones with the pink hangers are mine. All of the ones with the black hangers are my husband's. We're gonna try to get this down. So yeah, something that I really like to do that I'm gonna do right now to like reset is let me see if you can see. Hold on, let me turn you around. So So for the ones that I wear, I do like this, and the ones I haven't worn, I do like this. It just shows me how much, I'm gonna turn my closet light on, how much I wear something, or if I wear something. I don't know where I got it from, but I've been doing it since high school. So I'm gonna turn it around, and since I do live in Michigan, some of my clothes are seasonal. Like my t-shirts are like all year round, but like my long sleeves are normally like seasonal. Like these big sweaters are seasonal. So for that, I'm just going to base it on if I wear it from now until it starts to get warm, when I kind of go away from those seasonals. And like my dresses right here that have no sleeves are like more summery. I'll start to count that from when it gets warm enough to wear those to when it starts to get colder again towards the end of this year. My t-shirts, I'm just gonna do from now until the end of the year. And then I also have like these like tank tops and stuff. That's gonna be like more of like a spring summer type of thing. I'm gonna try to see if I can set you up somewhere where you can see the process. If not, I will show you the progress when I am done. I am also going to put on All Is Fair. I'm gonna put the third episode on, so this is probably going to be a time lapse if I can figure out where to put you so that you can see my process. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I like figured out how to like set you up. Like I was gonna set you up on here and move this so I could set you up and you could like see the process, but I didn't end up getting rid of anything. I just turned all of the hangers around. But I did decide I'm gonna do a 6-month check-in. So in June, we're gonna check into this. Don't know if you can see, but I turned all the hangers around. And we're hopefully gonna do a closet refresh. And yeah, so I guess check back in June. I did start watching All Is Fair. It's so far so good. I think now I'm going to start getting ready to go to the store because I want to find some nails, because I want to not have plain nails this year. I want to have pretty nails all year round. A little sneak peek, but one of the things I really want to do is focus on self-care this year. So we're gonna go see if there's any. I think I'm gonna do stick-on nails, like the little like stickers. But yeah, we'll see. I might film in the store. I don't know. I'm a little nervy. But my plan is I have some things to donate, so I'm gonna go to my local thrift store and donate those, and then I'm going to go to Meijer. If I don't find what I want at Meijer, then I will go to Walmart, and then I might go to the gas station to get a little fountain Dr. Pepper, because that currently is my favorite way to drink Dr. Pepper, is to go to the gas station and get a little Dr. Pepper. And then when I get home, I think I'm going to eat lunch. So I'm gonna get ready to go. Not much is gonna change. I'm just gonna go grab the boxes, put them in my car, warm my car up, because if you don't know, it's good for your engine in the winter to let it run for a minute. At least that's what my grandpa told me. So I'm gonna go start my car, let it warm up for a little bit, put the boxes in the car, and get shoes on and my coat and say goodbye to my cats. So yeah. Okay, I'm in the store. Sorry if I'm talking quietly. I found the nails. Let me turn you around. I'm not really digging any of them. I'm going for the Dashing Diva. Like, I kind of like this one, but I'm not positive. That one maybe. There's like maybe that one. I'm not entirely sure. And then there's some Sally Hansen over here. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna leave and go to Walmart. Alright, we made it to Walmart. Let's go see if they have any nails. Alright, so I'm at Walmart. I'm in the box section. I went to the nail section. It was really loud. There's like, they pack the to-go orders or whatever right where the nail section is, and they're having some hilarious conversations. But I ended up going with this. I can't know if you can like tell on camera, but it's like shimmery. I couldn't find any like press-ons or like stick-ons. And I also got some nail polish remover because I don't have any. Now we're gonna get a box. I think we're gonna go with a medium box, and we're gonna go check out. Let's go. All right, I'm back in my car. I don't know how the store clips are gonna turn out because, like I said, I'm a little scared fucking public. There's people walking by right now, and I'm just like but what I meant to say while I was in Walmart was you know, like how in Walmart they like go around with those little carts, and it's like the online orders that they're like getting. That like station was right behind where the nails is in my Walmart, and it was really loud, and Walmart was really busy today too. And two of the girls were having such a hilarious conversation about their baristicles, and it was just really funny because it's really loud and you can hear it. But yeah, I didn't really find any press-on. They only had like one like press-on nail set that I kind of liked, but I wasn't like too sure. Like I wanted to go for like a wintry, like January sort of vibe, and I don't really want like the press-on longer ones. I mean, I'm kind of I like it, kind of I don't. I don't know. We'll experiment throughout the year. But I got that nail polish. I don't know if it'll be better in this light or not. Let me just dig it out real quick. I got this. It's like kind of like holographic and white. That's kind of like what I think of when I think of January, because I think of like snow and like it's sparkling in the sun. So now I am going to go to the gas station to get a nice Dr. Pepper from the fountain, and then go home for lunch. And I'm gonna bop to Taylor Swift like I have been this whole time. Also, Walmart was playing Taylor Swift, and it was glorious. It was what's the song? The Moment I Knew or something like that. So I'm gonna start my car, I'm gonna sing to Taylor Swift, and I will see you in a minute. Okay, so I just got home. I didn't put anything away. I don't know why I was gonna say that. What I did was I did this cabinet finally, and it looks wonderful. You want to see? Yeah, you want to see. Duh. I did it. So up here, and then down here, and right here. And if you're wondering why do you have an empty container, this has our popcorn kernels in it. We just need to get more. I'm also currently heating up some lunch. I will show you that in a minute. But I'm super excited. I am going to set up my TV. Also, I will show you my nice Dr. Pepper. We got a little nice Dr. Pepper. Also, I put my hair up because it was just annoying the crap out of me so much. And as you know, I am going to watch All Is Fair right now. I am a type of girly who likes to binge watch shows. So I'm probably gonna watch this until I'm done with it. I'm at episode 3. I think there are 9 episodes. I have like 6 episodes left. And yeah, and I'm doing it on my Switch because it's on Hulu. Because Hulu still exists as of right now. There were rumors. I heard rumors. Oh, my lunch is ready. That Hulu and Disney Plus were merging, so the Hulu app would be no longer, and you're gonna access Hulu through Disney Plus now. But for right now, it is still an app that I can use. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go light my candle in a minute. It is a nice cinnamon candle. This is my candle. I literally bought this. Oh, lighting's bad. Hold on. There we go. Cinnamon candle. I literally bought this at the beginning of December, and I've burnt it so much and for so long that it's here right now. And that's my cat. He probably did something. Excuse the bad lighting. candle. I realized that you're watching me light this candle and you're not watching the candle, but the candle's lit. Let's go see what my cat is doing. Oh, look, here's my cat being a menace to society. What did you? Oh, a bottle cap. All right, let's put that back up here. Let's get my food. I am having some beef pasta. It probably doesn't look that appetizing right now. Oh my gosh, I almost had my oven. I meant my microwave. But trust, it is delicious. Yeah, sorry. I had to get onto my computer and that took some concentration. What the heck is my cat doing now? I'm gonna grab a fork. Fun fact, this is my favorite fork because of like this. I don't know, I just like it. And I'm gonna go to the living room and maybe think we might get some snackies after we eat, and then I don't know, we'll see. We're gonna go check out what snacks I have available. I think I know what I want, but let's just check out my snack cupboard. So I'm thinking about going with the Nutty Butters. Let's see, what else do we have? No, nothing really in here. Ooh, you know what my latest obsession is? Regular, just chips, like Lay's chips. Like the wavy ones are the best, with a nice little chocolate. If you can focus on the chocolate. Alright, so I ate my lunch and I finished the episode of All's Fair that I was watching. Now I am gonna go do lunch and breakfast dishes and then put that box together that I bought earlier. But what I wanted to do before I do that, so I'm trying to like find good light so that like there's no glare on my glasses, but I don't know if that's gonna be possible. Anyway, what I wanted to do first is share my goals for 2026. I always like to do goals. Like when I was younger, I would do New Year's resolutions and then never stick to them. And now I do goals and I kind of stick to some, don't stick to a lot of them. But some of the goals that I have for 2026, I started in like October, November of 2025. So the first one is I want to lose weight. And now it's not like an aesthetic thing, it's more of like a health thing. Like and also like a me thing, like I don't feel comfortable in the body that I currently am in. And I want to be healthier. I don't like, not for looks or anything, because I'm fine with the way that I look most of the time. But I want to feel better. I don't want to get winded easily. Also, there's like some health issues. Also, like my dad has diabetes. His mom had diabetes. My mom's mom had diabetes. My mom's dad had heart problems. My mom has Crohn's. I've had a couple of family members that had cancer. I just want I want to be as healthy as I possibly can be, and losing weight would help with that. Next is to be better with my money. I don't know if I've said it on this channel before or not. I have on other platforms, but I am currently in credit card debt because first and foremost, I'm a shopaholic. Like, I see something, I want it, I'm like, ooh, I have a credit card, I can get it. So we got to get out of the credit card debt. But some of it is because I wanted the absolute most perfect wedding ever, and that kind of cost a lot of money. And then I ended up getting rid of a lot of the things that I got for my wedding. Like I kept some for like memory's sake, but like a lot of it I got rid of. So lesson learned there, although I'm never gonna get married again because the one I'm with is the one I'm gonna be with forever. So I guess I can pass that down to future children, or my niece. And then we went to Disney on our honeymoon, and I kind of went ham at Disney because, like, the last time I was at Disney was when I was 9. And when I say Disney, I mean Disney, Walt Disney World. And I obviously didn't have money when I was 9 years old. Like, my parents gave me, like, money for souvenirs, but, like, I didn't have a limit. So when I went on my honeymoon, so I just kind of bought everything. And then for about a year there, I didn't have dental insurance, and I had cavities. And cavities, if you don't know, are very, very expensive. So, and that all went on my credit card. So I want to be better with my money, only buy the essentials like groceries, gas, pay for my bills. I'll get like birthday presents for like my loved ones and like Christmas presents. And then some, like every once in a while, I'll do a treat yourself thing. Like for my birthday, I'm turning 30 in April. I'm gonna get myself a gift, but I'm not gonna go all out like I normally would. Like last year, my niece, who is now 2, she was 1 last year. Obviously, that's how time works, Megan. Anyway, I would do like little boxes of goodies. So like I did like a Valentine's Day box. I did a Easter box. I did a summer box. I did a Halloween box. I think those are all the boxes I did. I don't remember. Sister, if you're watching this and I missed one, let me know in the comments. So I don't think I'm gonna do that this time, or this year, because I want to get back financially. Next is I want to build muscle. I want to be strong. And like my doctor even said it's good to build muscle. And that kind of like goes hand in hand with like the losing weight. Like I want to work out more. Like as of right now, I've been walking 30 minutes on a treadmill every single morning, and that's something I started last year. And another thing I started last year was get good sleep. So I've been trying to get at least 7 hours of sleep every night. It does not always work, especially on the weekends when I doom scroll TikTok until like 2 or 3 in the morning. But I want to get good sleep because if you get good sleep, then I feel like you have a better day. And then last but not least, to kind of go out with this whole like health fitness journey, is I want to eat better. Currently I eat processed junk. Like, no offense, but Lay's is processed junk. I had Dove chocolate, processed junk. I'm drinking a Dr. Pepper, processed junk. It's right next to my water too. Anyway, I love all of those things, and I'm not gonna get rid of them completely. Just eat them in moderation. Eat more fruits and veggies, because I don't really eat a lot of fruits and veggies right now. Eat less instant prepared food and more food that's like better for you. You know, like I eat a lot of like in the frozen section food just because it's quick and easy and I'm lazy. I want to get out of that. I want to eat better. So yeah, those were my goals for 2026. Oh, hello, hi, yes. So it's been about 30 minutes because the clip that you just watched, at the end of that, my husband texted me and said he was going on his lunch break, and we talk for his lunch break, and he has like a 30-minute lunch break. So I just told you about my 2026 goals. Now I'm gonna, this is not a final list, but I am going to tell you some things I want to do in 2026. So the first one is I want to read 12 books. Now this is way down to what I read last year. My goal was 30 books, and I accomplished it, but I set 12 for this year because of just some things that I want to do this year. If I read more, great, but I at least want to read 12, so that's 1 for every month of the year. I want to get outside more. I have known this for a while, but I stay inside a lot. That's where I'm most comfortable. Like, I don't like getting hot and sweaty. I don't like being really cold. And as I said in what I want for my goals, I get winded. Like, I get out of breath easily. And that's because I sit on my couch and I watch TV or play on my phone. So I want to be more active I want to get outside more, do something. Along with getting outside more is I want to work on my garden. I have this really cute little garden in the front of my house. Like there's like one like right in the front of my house, and then there's one to the side, and the one in the front of my house we worked on for like 2-3 years. We tilled it, we put new mulch on there, we got all the old mulch out, put new mulch in, planted some hydrangeas that we did that last summer, which they're not where I want them to be, but they're also newly planted, so I'm hoping to be able to nurture them this coming spring and summer, and just make them bloom so huge. I want to like put like little cute decorations in there, and so like right up against my house there's like a small garden, and that's where I have my bird feeders. So I have a bird feeder with like normal just like bird food, and then I have a hummingbird feeder, and I want to keep that consistently. My hummingbird feeder, it took like a whole season for that to get down, and so I like put more in it right before it got really cold. So currently it's frozen in there because it's cold here. But my bird feeder, like I only bought like 2 bags of bird feed, and they all like went super fast because of like birds and squirrels and stuff. But I want to consistently keep that full and maybe get some more, I don't know. And I want to put cute little decor in there too. Currently I just have a Hello Kitty wind chime that I got years ago that I've never been able to put outside. It's always been like in the house or in my room or something wherever I've lived. And then I have a birdhouse that I got from my grandparents' house when we had to sell their house, because my grandpa was moving closer to my mom. And then the side one, I want to really love and nourish that and like get all the gross bad stuff in it it's there, and then maybe plant some new stuff. I don't know, we'll have to see how the soil is. But right now there's like a bunch of rocks, and I want to take all of those rocks out and like maybe put some mulch in there and stuff. So I really want to do that. Like I said, what prevented me from doing that last year was because I didn't want to get hot and sweaty. But you know, I want to get hot and sweaty this year, and I can just take a shower after. Next is I want to eat better. Like I said, that's a goal that I already told you about. So I'm not gonna spend too much time on it, but I just want to nourish my body and give it what it needs and just less of what it doesn't. I want to spend less. Like I already addressed this in the other one. I am a chronic overspender, chronic shopaholic. It just gives me so much joy when I shop and like I'm able to like go look and like shop and stuff. But also when I like just go window shop, I kind of get sad because sometimes I can't buy what I want. So I want to find new things that give me joy, like that same joy that don't make me sad because I necessarily can't do it. I want to put more in my savings account. My savings account is very sad right now because of all the debt that I addressed in the last clip. So I want to put more in that, build that, save that for a rainy day. Just to be secure, just in case, God forbid, something happens. And then the second to last thing on my list is I want to spend more time with my favorite people. And by that I just mean like my family and my friends. I want to intentionally like plan stuff and spend time with them because we're all so busy with like work and life and family. More so the family part being like my friends slash my sister with my niece and stuff, that we don't really get to spend a lot of time together. And also I live an hour away from my parents and my sister, and the 2 friends that I still talk to plus my best friend is overseas because she's in the military, so I don't really get to see her a lot. I want to make it more intentional to like text her more because we don't really do check-ins every once in a while, especially since like she just had a new baby. Like I want to be a part of his life as much as I can, considering we are time zones apart, countries apart, miles apart, whatever you want to say. I just want to intentionally spend more time with my family and my friends. And just because like my husband works, and so like I work too, but like my husband works on the weekends where my job is closed on the weekends. So a lot of the times I'm by myself during the day, and so if I can intentionally be like, hey, can I come over and hang out with you, or do you want to come over and hang out with me, then it won't be as lonely and I won't be as bored. And then lastly on this list, but like I said, this list is going to be ever growing once I think of more things. I want to go ice skating. I want to go ice skating so badly. I've went kind of once in my life. I went with a family friend when I was a child, because her work was having like a ice skating party or whatever, and I was so nervous to get on the ice that I stayed the whole time on the bench in my little skates. And then by the time I was brave enough to go on the ice, I got one of those like little things that help you. I fell in the doorway, cracked my chin open, and as I was laying there, people were just walking by me getting off of the ice. I didn't have to go and get stitches, thank the Lord, but I do have a little scar under my chin because of it, and I haven't been since. And so I'm ready to brave the ice and do it again, and I really want to go ice skating again. I've wanted to go for a couple of years now, probably like 10 years. Oh my gosh, since 2016, that's when I decided I wanted to go ice skating again. So like 10 years I've been wanting to do this, and I just haven't. So I really want to go ice skating. Hopefully this year is the year. But yeah, so that's what I want to do in 2026. I can update you when I add more to the list throughout the year. Yeah, and so transitioning, while I was talking to my husband on his lunch break, I did a couple things. So I built that box that I got from the store, and I put a couple things in it. And then so I have a Disney castle that my husband bought me for Christmas a couple years ago that I built. And then in the move, like we were rearranging rooms towards the end of last year, like the summertime I believe, so I guess the middle, and when we were moving it, it broke. And so my husband rebuilt it, and we put it in our guest room. And then my cat Bruno, he you saw him this morning, he's the brown one, he decided that where I put that castle was the perfect spot to lay, and he knocked it over and broke it again. And so that was a couple months ago. That was probably in like October, November. So my lovely husband, who loves Legos, kindly said he would rebuild it again, because I don't want a broken castle. So I moved that from the guest room down to our fun room. It's just like the nerd cave. Like it has his video games and like my puzzles and crafts and books and stuff. I'll show you guys in a second. I moved that downstairs, and then I am working on a little project for our blanket closet that so for our kitchen, we got all of this like kitchen liner for our what are they called, our drawers. We got so much of it that I didn't need all of it, and so I we have a couple on our shelves, but anyway, that's beside the point. I'm putting that liner in our blanket closet, and so I just super glued the next shelf because I started it a couple of months ago. Then we ran out of super glue, and then I never went and got more super glue, and I just did like last weekend or the weekend before that. And so I'm finally trying to finish that up, and currently there's a bunch of heavy books on it to like glue it down, because that's what it said to do. It said to like clamp it, but I don't want like the clamp marks, if that makes any sense. I'll go show you guys, give you like just 1 second. Okay, so this is the blanket closet. This is my hallway, by the way. And so I did that one right there. Like this is a mess, don't look at it. And so I have 2 others, but the one that goes right here is right here, and it has a bunch of heavy books on it right now that are all about like Diana and like the royal family, and then there's some Taylor Swift and Elvis ones underneath. But this is the shelf liner, and I have to like have it like that for like 2 hours, and then I'm gonna flip it and do the back of it, like just like end it, like I don't know what to say. But this is where the castle was. And then there's the box right there. I realized I didn't like say fully what I wanted to about that because my thought just like escaped me, but like, so here, let me, oh, double chin, let me try to show you. So like part of it like hangs off, so I'm just gonna like glue this down later after the 2 hours for that. I'm hoping it works. But now let's go downstairs and show you the castle. But first off, look at that cat. Look at him, he's so cute. Okay. Ooh, zoom in, I think. Anyway, ignore my heat. We're gonna stop for a second, maybe. So this is my room, and then it's just like has his Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Let me turn the light on. Has his Yu-Gi-Oh cards, and these are my To Be Read books right now, and then my puzzles down there, and then one of my bookshelves. The other one, I don't have another bookshelf, so here are my other books. But I want to get a white bookshelf. Like I want to replace both of the black ones, get 2 whites right here, and then maybe another little white for my To Be Read. But then his, what's it called, Skylanders, his Marvel Lego shelf, no, his Star Wars Lego shelf, his Marvel Lego shelf, his Wii and Nintendo Switch games. Actually, they're both of ours. And then just some other stuff, the TV, a bunch of gaming systems, PS4 and Nintendo DS and Xbox 360 games and stuff. And then this is a Pop collection. I just got him this one for Christmas. And then these ones are more geared towards me, and then these ones are both of us. But this is my little puzzle desk, I like to call it, because that's what I do my puzzles on. But this is the sad castle. But yeah, and then over here, printer that doesn't work that my brother-in-law has to figure out. My pin board, I love my pin board. And then just randomness in my closet. That's the room. But yeah, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do now. I might read more, I don't know, but I'll keep you updated. Hello, it is very much later. It is currently 5:13. I spent the last like 2.5 hours trying to do my nails. Like I was trying to do it all right, so I did this double duty base and top coat. So I did like the base coat, and then I did my nails, and then I did the top coat with this instant dry thing that I got today in Silk Is, and in my opinion they suck, and I will show you. This is like why I don't like paint my nails, because I'm impatient, and like this stuff, no offense to Sally Hansen, it's supposed to be like quick drying. And I don't know if it's just because I did a base coat and a top coat that it's just not doing it, or if I did double coats because like just one coat of this just isn't enough to be where I want it to be. But they're all smudgy and gross, and they have like my cotton round like hair on them. And I'm gonna take the ones off that I don't like, and I'm gonna redo one, but I'm gonna show you first if I can get this camera to focus. Okay, let's see. Like, can you see that? Like, they just look so disgusting. Like, ugh. I hate them. I'm not in focus. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I just hate them. I'm gonna take off the ones that I don't like, and I'm gonna redo them, and I may show you later. Alright, so I took off almost all of my nails except for my pinky nail on my right hand. So I'm gonna redo those. Hopefully it'll go a little bit better this time. I am starting dinner. We're gonna have some macaroni and cheese. My husband gets off in about 5 minutes, and cameo from my cat Bruno. Look at how cute he is. He's only down here because he wants food, so I'm gonna get him food and I'll check back when I have nails on again. And the nail saga ends. I finally, after like 3 or 4, maybe 5 times, got the nails to where I wanted them to be. They're still not perfect, but here, hold on, let me see if this will work. But they're better than they were. There we go, better than they were. They still need to be cleaned up, but they're not smudged. Oh, focus. They're not smudged. They're good. My camera's not focusing. There she is. So I'm gonna take it. Sorry, I had like something on my nail. The rest of the night is gonna be pretty boring. I mean, honestly, I feel like the whole day was kind of boring. I didn't really do something fun and exciting. I promise I'll take you on a fun and exciting adventure at some point. But I'm just gonna do dishes and then probably be a couch potato until bedtime. And then tomorrow I have to go back to work because adulting. So thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe. I post videos sometimes. And yeah, bye guys.